those have lost kids. I'm tired. I am tired. So I had to join. Okay, we say yes, he drops down on, I had to take to drop on our own doorstep. Yes, he dropped on my doorstep. On my doorstep. And many others. Hundreds, thousands. Only those that we can hear about now, but there are many, many more.
There is.
But we've not heard about it. So stop the knife crime. Well, let me hear us all say it. Stop the knife crime. Stop the knife crime.
Stop the knife crime! Stop the knife crime!
Yes.
Stop the knife crime! Stop the knife crime! Stop the knife crime! Stop the knife crime! Stop the knife crime!
So many.
Stop the knife crime! Give yourselves a round of applause, come on!
Give yourselves a round of applause.
You came out. We've got another guy who's all the way from Birmingham, who's sadly lost somebody. I'd like him to talk. He's come all the way from Birmingham to talk. Yeah? Thank you very much.
It's Thursday afternoon and it's a normal day. 24 degrees outside, the sun shining.
Thank God for
My phone
weather.
rings and my life changes forever. I get a phone call saying that my 16-year-old son has been stabbed in a bus stop. I need to get to the hospital as quick as I can. They're not moving him right now because he keeps falling in and out of consciousness. So then I make some arrangements to get myself to the hospital. But before I could do that, I get another phone call that tells me he's gone. 3:30 in the afternoon in one of the busiest, poshest high streets in the Midlands. It happens everywhere. All these pictures I'm seeing, that's my son over there. That's my son over there.
That's my son.
My son over
That's
there.
my son.
My son's gone, just like that person's son is gone. Just like, see, Josh Hanson, that's my son.
Yes, that's my son.
He wears what my son used to wear. Jonathan McPhee, that's my son.
That's my son.
He's my son because my son's gone as well. Now, we used to have an issue where it was like a big people thing. It's not. One of the kids that was on a charge on my son's murder was 13 years old. Now, if we're living in a world where a 13-year-old can get caught up on a murder charge, then we all need to pack up and go home. Because that's where the issue is at home. Our government needs to be held accountable. Stop stopping us from parenting our children.
Yes!
Listen, if I parent my child the way I need to parent my child, believe me, you will not even know that my son existed until he becomes famous.
Right, right.
I will parent my child appropriately. Stop, government, stop telling us we can't.
Yes.
Because as soon as my child gets into trouble, that's when you want to call me and tell me about parent your child. Now listen, I tried to parent my child, but you stopped me from parenting my child.
Yes.
Stop teaching my child stupidness at school.
Yes.
He doesn't need to know about algebra. He ain't getting there yet. What he needs to know about respecting other people.
Yes.
What he needs to understand is my actions has a consequence on everybody else.
Yes.
Look now. So there's a 21-year-old doing 24 years in jail. His parents now have to go for 24 years without seeing their child.
That's right.
There's another child doing 16 years. He's 17 years old. His parents now have to sit down and watch him rot in jail for the next 16 years. Put down the knife, what do? You save a life and you save your own life from incarceration. You go to jail for what? For 16 years to do what? Your life comes to a halt because you halted somebody else's life. The government, listen, we're shutting down the bridge. We need to shut down the country. City by city, we need to take it over. I know there's other organisations from other cities. Voice Against Crime, we're from Bromtown. Where's Manchester? Where's Leicester? Where's Nottingham? Where's Stoke? Where's Luton? We need to shut down. You know why? Because before, listen, knife crime was your problem, London problem. It didn't affect us in Brom. We didn't have to deal with knife crime in Brom. But now, it's not a London issue. It sounds like a London issue because London's a big place, so the percentage is always going to be higher. There's more people. That's maths. Yeah? I'm talking about now, I turn on the news and I'm hearing kids getting stabbed in Wales, in Scotland, in Manchester, in Leicester, in Surrey. Who gets stabbed in Surrey? But this is the problem. Because our young people now, collectively, all over the country, have this warped idea of life. It stopped affecting, let's be honest guys, it stopped affecting the black people. Because once a time, 10, 15 years ago, there wouldn't be one white face in here unless their child was biracial.
That's right.
Let's keep it real, Rico.
True.
But now, the problem we have now is, this issue is cross-racial, and unfortunately again, as we were saying on the box earlier on, it's not just our sons that are dying, it's our daughters too.
That's right.
It used to be our sons getting killed. It used to be our sons killing other sons. Now, it's daughters killing other daughters. This isn't a race issue. It stopped being a race issue about 15 years ago. It's not a gender issue. It stopped being a gender issue a long time ago. This is a society issue. We're going to get to a stage, this is going to sound really warped, but we're going to get to a stage like after the Second World War, where there was no population of the country for a while. And the reason why, because everybody that can populate is going to be in jail.
That's right.
That sounds really far-fetched, doesn't it? Like, no kids for a while. It happened in the World War. Why? Because everybody that could have kids died in the war. So we had to wait for a whole new generation to reach puberty to be able to have kids. Everybody that's reaching puberty, they get to puberty and they go to jail. So by the time they come out of jail, that's 10, 15 years of no kids. Now you put that over the whole country, before you know it, we're going to have a rate of 10% decrease. 10% decrease, because we're waiting for everybody to come out of jail. Guys, put down a knife, you'll save a life, and you'll save your own life.
Yes.
Stefan is over there. Stefan is over there.
Somebody who wants it? Anybody wants it?
My name is Shutdown, and I'm here representing my son, CJ Davis. He was 14 years old on the 4th of September 2017 in a park on a Monday at 3 o'clock. He was shot down, shot in his head, and he never survived. 14 years old. Now I'm here, just like all these other mothers, just like all of you as family members, friends, that are in pain. The pain is cutting me. It is cutting me like a knife because we're still going through this every day. We're having to turn on the news and see that we lose another child. We're still having to see that it's another child taking another child's life.
Yes.
How many times do we have to see this until we make a start? This is it. We've shut down a bridge. We need to tell the government what we want, what respect our children need. And when I say it like that, I mean my son was looked as a criminal through all of his life. I mean the last year, should I say. Yeah? In the school, he has ADHD. That is now a problem. They want to put him in a PRU. Every child is going to a PRU and there's no correct curriculum in the PRU. It is a breeding ground for badness. Okay? My son was opened up to a world that was on TV to him. Now he's not here, and I'm having to speak up for him and other children that are faced in these PRUs. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. But I'm here to tell you that we can make a change together. Prevention, intervention, understanding what's going on, that's what we need to do. We need to wise up. And it is not a black issue. No. It is everybody's issue. We are one. We are community. We stand together. Your child is my child. Your child is your child. End of. If I see your child fighting, believe I'm standing in. I'm not watching that like that. Nobody should watch things like that. Again, I'm here just representing my son because we need to make change. All of us, individually we can do it and together we can do it. Let's make that change start today. Who's street?
Blood.
How much gallons of blood
Blood.
do you want? How much?
From our kids.
How much? People have to die. How many more?
Of our children.
Do you want to be killed? Yes. On the streets of London? That's right.
And England.
On the streets of England?
Yes.
We've got every nationality here.
Yes.
Yes.
Every borough.
Yes.
Every county.
Yes.
I want to ask you, Theresa May, is there a timer? Is there a timer that you are working by? Because the blood of our children is on your hands. We need help now. My son was killed. 2014. I saw him 45 minutes before he got stabbed with a sword right through his heart.
Come with me, Isaiah.
One jab wound.
We're going to pick that for the news.
I came home and he was planning to watch football. And I said, son, let me go to the shops and get some food. And he said to me, Mum, do you want me to come with you? I said, it's all right, son. I'll soon come. Why didn't I let him come? When I got back home, I'm unpacking the shopping. Two of my sons, the youth now, they all call me Mum. They said, Mum, Dwayne's been stabbed.
Put me on live.
I said, do I need my car? They said, no, Mum, it's just over there. 5 minutes from my yard. 5 minutes from my house. I ran.
Am I disturbing you?
I couldn't run fast enough. I said, go tell them Mum's coming.
I thought I was disturbing you. No.
I saw my son, Dwayne Simpson, on the floor. His chest open. Blood everywhere. The paramedics were trying to hold his heart because the sword went right through. 45 minutes after I saw him. But I'm standing here for all the kids. Yes.
Yes. My God.
They're in wheelchairs. I see them.
My God.
We got fathers that are on drugs because of the shock, the pain, and the trauma. We got kids and our youth that are frightened, they're confused. They're taking drugs because of the pain. The ripple effect is once more devastating. We need to shut down this crime.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Who's allowing the drugs in the country? Who's allowing the guns in the country? Who's allowing it? Who's running the biggest drugs in this country? We can't do it. We want help and we want it now. If they can't do it, give us the jobs. Give us the jobs. I want you to say we'll do it. If they can't do it, we'll do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. These kids are street community.
Wow.
Hello, London! Okay, I need to get everybody's attention. My name is Jumi. They call me Bangers. I'm the founder of Mothers Against Gangs and Guns and Knife Crime. A lot of you here will be members of the group on Facebook, 3,000 and count as of last night. I just want to say to the moms of Josh and Jay and
Andre and Alex and every one of you, I am a mother, okay? I haven't lost anybody to gangs or guns or knife crime or anything, but people like us feel your pain. We don't need to have lost somebody before we feel the pain.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I'm not the mothers against gangs and guns and knife crime because I just kept seeing virtually every day kids 16, 17, 13, 22, 25, graduates, undergraduates, children starting new jobs, students getting ready to go to university, having their lives cut short. Why? Why? What is happening to our country? I'm a Nigerian. And one of the things that we say is that such things don't happen to Nigerians. People say such things don't happen to people like us. People say it doesn't happen to us, it happens to them. Or it happens to them, people's kids. Okay? Now, I've organized marches like this. I've got people from my group here, and we organized and we worked on village last, and we said to them, look, is it when you see your child's got spilled on the floor because before you know it is something you need to get up together and move about? Now, my brother said it is not just a black thing anymore.
No,
it is brown, it is white, it is grey, it is purple. It touches every single one of us. And this is not about Brexit. Who cares about Brexit?
Brexit!
No! Kids are dying.
We care about our kids.
When our kids are dying,
we care about our kids.
Make our voices heard. Theresa May and Sadiq Khan said it's going to take about 10 years before something can be done. For the next 10 years before somebody gets up and does something. No, hell no. So I want to say I am proud to be a Londoner today, and I'm proud to be a British citizen because this is not just a London thing anymore. The people from Manchester, from Luton and Leeds, I know many of you are my group, but you wouldn't know me because I don't put a face to my group. But I'm glad that every single one of you has made the time today to come out and talk about and show your outrage about something that touches every single one of us, because I have a son, he's 22 years old, and I can't sleep when I haven't spoken to me one day. Okay? My son is not in gangs, he's one of those, but then the thing is that we don't even know our kids, okay? I just say my kid is nice, he's quiet, he's easygoing. How about the friends he moves with? How about the people he goes to school with? How about the people he meets at the bus stop? How about the people he meets on the train? Okay, my son might be a good boy, but the other boys out there who are not so good. So this touches every single one of us, whether your kid is good or bad, whether your child is in a gang or not.
They're all our kids.
Something I used to say, that a child being bad does not deserve to die. Because a bad child today can be changed tomorrow. But that child's been, if this blood's been spilled on the street of Woolwich or Hackney or Hampstead or Liverpool or Edmonton or wherever kids have been killed, he's got no future, his life is gone. And likewise, a child has also committed a crime that my brother said, 17 years in jail. By the time you come out, all your mates are married, they've got kids, their kids are getting married, you just starting from scratch, your life almost totally gone. So this is something we cannot afford to sit back and say it's happened to those people, it's not my problem anymore.
It's our problem.
It's your problem.
It's our problem.
It's your problem. It's our problem.
It's our problem.
It's everyone's problem. Get the message out. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing.
Stop the killing.
It's enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Thank you. Violence here. Mothers Against Gangs, Guns and Knife Crime. God bless you all. Thank you.
Nice, mate.
Let's take this.
Right, okay, so my name is Yvonne Lawson. 8 years ago, my son Godwin Lawson.
Hello, can you listen, please? Everyone listen.
Yeah, press this. Press it and talk. Press the thing and talk. Yeah, press it and then talk.
My name is Yvonne Lawson. 8 years ago, my son Godwin Lawson died. He died trying to separate a fight. He suffered one stab wound that just went straight in his heart. Within 2 minutes, Godwin had died.
Oh God.
My message is just for us all to just show love. If you've got somebody next to you, just give them a hug and just show some love, not hate. Just show love. Let's just show love to each other. That's all I got to say. Just show love and just show care. Stop your backbiting.
and you're a guy.
You're so loud.
I come from Surrey, and someone earlier said that it's now starting to affect. Guildford was rated as one of the safest towns in England. It is now affecting Guildford, and we're supposed to be the money and where it's protected and nothing bad happens. But my cousin died over 4 years ago, and it was nothing to do with gang or drug or money. It was a jealous ex.
Yeah.
And we are here today to represent him, and to say it's not just in the poverty areas. It is now affecting the safest town in England. Please share the message to put down the knife.
Yeah.
Daniel Somerville,
yes.
we will remember you forever.
Yes.
We love you. Thank you.
Yes.
Put down the knife.
Put down the
Put
knife.
down the knife. Save a life. Put 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 down the knife.
Trust me, man.
Hello. Hi everybody. I would just like to keep it very quick and brief. I would like to pay respect to my cousin and my friends and everybody who's lost someone to knife crime and all the victims. And for as long as I live, I will always keep campaigning to help stop knife crime. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm here today from Camden. I haven't lost anyone, but I'm here today because my friends are in the Old Bailey this week. In fact, they're going to be in the Old Bailey for the next 5 weeks. And these are the parents of Sadiq Mohammed and Abdi Karim Hassan, and also from Camden, Lewis Blackman and Lavish Kwasi as well. There's lots of Camden people here today, so I just wanted to pay tribute to those people.
Yo. You know, I'm just here just representing every single one of you. You know, we're on the battlefield like everybody else is today, fighting for the cause. What's the cause? Save our young people. Save our young people. Save our young people. Okay. You know, we have a singing voice, so it's smart. But here we go. You know, we came down from Birmingham. Why did we come down? Because we want to be seen now. We came down because this means something to us. Yes. Where we are, we see this all the time. We've been to houses, seen the family's destruction. We've seen the pain when they get 20 years on the other side. We have a thing what we say, every life matters.
Yes.
Every life matters.
Yes.
The perpetrator's life still matters. Yes, it's hard when you know that person's killed somebody, but it's still somebody's son. Yep. It's still somebody's brother. It's still somebody's dad. Yep. And they're going to be incarcerated because they've done an act. We have a problem with young people. And this is the problem. The problem is that the way we are thinking, that's what it's about. The way we are thinking. You see, if you don't have self-value, if a young man doesn't look in the mirror and see himself as valuable, then he will do anything because his life don't mean nothing to him. So we've got to help our young people to value themselves. You hear that, family? Because sometimes the schools don't do that. Sometimes, in fact, the schools might even turn it the other way around where they begin to lose value. But because we're so busy working 9 to 5, trying to make 2 ends meet, our son's in the house, but we don't even know what he's thinking. Because we don't have time to sit down and say, son, what's really going on in your life? So he goes on as though he's in the house, but he's still alone. We've got to make our kids know that we love them, we value them. Voice Against Crime says one thing, we're against the crime. Because you're bigger than that. Young people, you're bigger than carrying a knife. You're bigger than going and spending 20 years in jail. The mindset that you've got are geniuses. But if you use it positively, you can achieve great things in our community. Stop being a follower. Just because your friend wants to go on like that doesn't mean you got to do that. I feel for every single person here today, every single mother and father that's lost their child, because when we go to the funerals, one of the most painful scenes I ever saw is a dad when the coffin came out of the church and the hearse door was open and they put the coffin in. And the dad hanged on to it like that. And he wouldn't let the coffin go. Because he knew when that coffin door shuts, when the hearse door shuts, that's going to the cemetery. He ain't seen his son again. And I felt it. Tears ran to my eyes because I'm a dad. And I understood what he was saying. There's too much pain in our community. And what we need to understand is that this knife crime, it's nothing more than a disease. And anything that has a disease is an antibiotic. You know what the antibiotic is? Love. Love is the antibiotic for this disease.
Okay, my message is for those watching this. And what I want to say is, you cannot, no matter what apparatus you're listening through or recording through, you will never be able to record the atmosphere, the pain that is here. As a mother, I'm standing here, I'm listening to these stories, and my heart is breaking. Yes, I am part of Voice Against Crime. We're just one organisation that is out there trying to fight this battle. But we know it's a together thing. We'll never ever do this on our own. We have a love for young people. We have a love for families. But it's only going to work when we all come together. My heart breaks when I hear the stories here, because it could be my child. I'm all the way in London. My family is in Birmingham. I can only pray to God that they're okay, and have the same prayers for all others in all the other cities, not just in the UK but around the world, because this is a global issue. This is a problem that affects us all, and it's got to be a time when we have to say enough is enough. Thank you, Gorilla Man.
All right, okay.
Oh, that's better. Okay, so I'm coming down now. What I just want to say, when we all come together and we all say enough is enough, but we mean it. Like, I'm looking around now and there's a lot of people, but this does not represent the UK. These figures are poor for people who say that they care. These figures are poor for people that say that we have to stop this and we have to do something about it. This place should be packed. When I looked at the pictures when it came to the Brexit, the whole place was full. And yet, how many parents are there in the UK? Nothing was more important. So I'm going to say right now, we just stick together and we love one another, and we show our young people that we love them, because love is the basis of everything.
Okay. I just really want to say thank you to every single person here today. Thank you for taking out times from your different obligations to be here. Thank you to my team. I'm here actually to support this team from the Midlands. I've come all the way from Wolverhampton, joined them in Birmingham. I woke up 5:30 in the morning, but that's not too early. That's not too early to come here and stand shoulder to shoulder to parents of Jeriel. That's not too early to come here and stand shoulder to shoulder to Shakan's parents. That's not too early for me to come out here and stand with McField, Jonathan, Billy. It's just far too many of our children dying on this street. And I don't think we're angry enough. We need to be angry in a civilized way. We need to be angry. We need to call the attention of the government to do something. We need to say enough is enough and mean it. It's not okay to keep quiet and watch. It's not okay to watch for it to happen to you before you're on the streets. I haven't lost any child, but I have lost people. Everyone here today, I grieve for. They are mine. I have a 9-year-old. I want to be able to sleep, and she says I'm going to a party, and I sleep without worrying that something is going to happen to her. And to do that, you have to come on the streets and demand attention. I'm a councillor. It's not enough talking in the chambers. I think it's better to come on the streets and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is living enough. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Shutdown. I'm representing my twin brother Lamar. He was killed on the 30th of September 2017. He worked just there at St. Thomas's Hospital. He was a good boy. He was a good boy and he was killed with no motive, just because people are jealous. My my nephew, it's his birthday today. He's 9 years old and he's here representing his uncle. And this isn't right.
Well, I'm a media person. I believe in the power of media. When you're talking about it on Facebook, the people that really matter are not going to listen. They don't even do Facebook. But when something like this comes to the seat of government, and they have all the media, I spoke to a lady that said she's from New York Times. So when you have people like that, when you have it covered in all the, the medias of the world,
I'm missing out.
Then the government is going to stand up and do something. So hopefully this will yield a great result.
I'm really happy. I wish there was more people. There's, hundreds of people here, but I wish there were more mothers. I feel that we as mothers, we need to put our mouth where our hands where our mouth is, because we're not doing enough. It's good to shout, but prayers as well. But we need to be collectively proactive with our children. It's happening. The awareness is here. We need to do more. There's an organisation I've set up. It's called Behind the Mask. Youth crime, knife crime.
I'm just going to be quick. I'm only 23 and I'm having to stand up and be here. I was expected to spend the rest of my life with my twin brother, and now it's been cut short. But I just want to say that we have to stick together and fight, and continue to stay together and fight. A lot of my family and a lot of my friends are here, and everyone else who's here, we just got to keep doing it and keep representing, because then, exactly, together, and it will be done. Thank everyone that's come here today. Operation Shutdown team would like to thank every single person that's volunteered, come here, gave up their time, everyone that represented anyone here. And we hope we've done you proud. So give the operation team a big round of applause. And now, unfortunately, this has to come to an end. So I'm going to pass you on to security. We want knife crime to end today, like this lady said, so end it today. So basically, thank you from our bottom of our hearts for everybody. Live safe. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for your attendance today and for all of your cooperation on this moving procession. In a minute, we have to be off the bridge for 4 o'clock. The roads will reopen at 15:15. So can I ask you all to disperse from the bridge safely, quietly? You can go south, you can go north, or you can come to the pub with me. I'd like to say thank you very much. Before this lady disappears, anyway, before this lady disappears, she finds it very difficult to take a compliment. But this lady has secured with her team of staff here today all of our safety, and I think she's done a marvellous job. Very quickly from me, I would like to point out that every single person here today, along with me in an orange vest, has volunteered their time. People have left their jobs and come and helped us out for no money today. No one got paid for this. They all did it because we want to help you make the change. I feel honoured and proud to have been part of
What does this?
Thank you for inviting me.
What does it mean to me today?
Thank you so much to all of the staff who are not listening to me at all because they're doing their jobs.
When my son died,
very much to everyone. Really appreciate it.
There's no help from anyone. The government doesn't do anything. Even the ESPN, everyone, no help.
Is Elaine here?
When a child was, when a child is the thing that takes the child's life, it will prepare all families, everyone around the child.
I know there are a lot of people find fault,
They're not
but I have to say thank you to the police today.
Because it's not one of their children. I didn't believe it's one of their children. They do more than
Giving us
this.
officers, giving us vehicles,
And the law, they have to
giving us respect all day. So please say thank you to them as well. Without them, it
It makes changes. When someone dies, the law says if someone is with the person and they didn't come out to say anything, they can't do anything. That's bad.
but we can't be happy when people are killing our children. You know, they are killing our children for nothing, and in fact, they will send them to jail for 2 years, 1 year. I mean, they will be having their coffee, having playing snookers there. The law has to be changed. Life for life.
Do you want to react to my camera? RWTV News, we are online. Do you want to react to the camera? I just want to know what this rally means to you today.
It's very important. I think it's got a message out there today that we all need to stick together and stay strong and remember our loved ones in a positive way as well, and hopefully make massive, massive change.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, you came together?
No, we came separately, but we met up.
He's in year 10.
Yeah? He wants to be a criminal lawyer, so wow, we need to start early.
That's really good. That's really good.
Huge crowd.
I'm famous.
This will be on our news anyway on Friday.
I'm famous.
Don't walk too fast. Let me take you. Go.
You've done this before, haven't you?
It's my work.
Oh, okay.
I'm covering for a news. Do you want to react to the camera?
Sorry?
Just say what this means to you, what this rally means to you today.
My dad.
What it means to me means hopefully we can get some help. You know,
Have you
help
lost
with the
someone
kids.
directly?
I lost my son.
Oh my Lord.
My only son.
I'm sorry to hear this.
No, I lost my only son. 2017.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We're here for a friend who actually lost an only son as well. So.
Well, you know, I mean, what we can do is just try and fight.
Yeah.
Do the best we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
we'll get help.
We get it.
The government will, you know, get the message.
There's loads of things out there for help. The trouble is, they're not getting the funding. If the government can fund it and help parents, mothers, daughters to get help, you know. Lucky for me, I got some help with a certain group, but they're just struggling. They're struggling for funding. You know, it's all donations and all that. But this is where the government should weigh in, because the government pay more funding towards prisons than they do to the victims. You know?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You know, the people in prison are getting more out of it than the victims are. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.